Hello and welcome to TFA Analysis. Please subscribe to our channel. Thank you very much.
Regions of the country. Our guest, Lapana Tasha Mama, a Cameroonian civil society leader and writer, is joining us from Cyprus. Tasha, you're welcome.
Thank you very much, Mr. Babila. I'm very happy to be here once again.
Right, 50 years have elapsed after the former president, the first president of the country, Amadou Ahidjo, initiated the change or the transformation of the country from a federal state to a unitary state. What do you think about the state of the unity today?
Oh, thank you for that particular question. The state of the unity in Cameroon, we cannot talk of that there is unity in Cameroon, because we all can testify that even the struggle to create the unitary state in Cameroon was not done properly. It was done through corruption, through marginalization, through oppression and repression. So we were not expecting it to yield any fruit that for the betterment of the people of Cameroon. Because the disunity in Cameroon today, it testifies for it. Because the Anglophone crisis, the problem in the northern part of Cameroon, the problem in the eastern part of Cameroon, and all over Cameroon, there is disunity. And then that disunity is created by the leaders of Cameroon, the government officials, the politicians, and the elite. They are the one. To me, Cameroonians are united. They wish to live in unity. But the leaders of Cameroon say they will not live in unity. They are creating and ruling the people with divide and rule method that was instituted by the British in Cameroon.
You talked about the move from a federal state to a unitary state, and this, referring to the referendum, is qualified by some observers as a civilian coup d'etat. Was it?
Yes, it was a civilian coup d'etat, because when you look critically, the move from the unitary, from the federal system of government to the unitary system of government created by Amadou Ahidjo, it was not done properly. Amadou Ahidjo used a very cruel method to create the unitary system of government in Cameroon, because if you look at how he marginalized the people of Southern Cameroon, before that there was a lot of intimidation, a lot of threat, and a lot of oppression and repression, to a point where Southern Cameroonians, after the referendum, said that they were forced to vote either we or yes, in which, whether you mark which one you are in for. So it was not done by the people of Cameroon, but it was imposed on the people of Cameroon, the unitary state of Cameroon.
What has been the consequence of that wrong step, according to you, that was taken at that time in 1972?
The consequences are too much. The consequences, we have seen it through marginalization of the people of Southern Cameroon. We have seen the consequences through the harmonization, what the government of Cameroon said, harmonization of the educational system, in which they have frustrated the Anglo-Saxon educational system. We have seen it through the assimilation of the people of Southern Cameroon and the way they are being treated. And when you look critically, their agenda was not for unity. Their agenda was to bring these people, the people of Southern Cameroon, to be the second-class citizens of that country, Cameroon.
What do you think, or what's your take about the fact that for 50 years this unity has not been consolidated to a certain degree, and today we have threats on the country's unity, and notably the crisis that's been going on and even worsening in the northwest and southwest regions of the country?
Yes, for me, I do not call it 50 years of unification. I call it 50 years of assimilation. I call it 50 years of looting. I call it 50 years of slavery, 50 years of marginalization, 50 years of oppression and repression. And so the Anglophone crisis was created by Amadou Ahidjo. And then President Paul Biya came and inherited the atrocity of Amadou Ahidjo and then continued with it. It was their agenda. And so there is nothing we are going to talk about the unity, that there have been maybe anything that in the benefit of the Southern Cameroonians is seen for all these 50 years. because their agenda clearly, as President Obia said in Paris, that they have been struggling, meaning for all these 50 years, they have been struggling to assimilate the people of Southern Cameroon. So that is what I can say concerning the 50 years of reunification. I don't call it 50 years of reunification.
Now, what is the obstruction? What are the obstacles to the consolidation of that bond of unity, to the enhancement of that bond of unity? 50 years and the unity is rather going down the drain instead of getting stronger and stronger.
The obstacle, we have just one obstacle in Cameroon. For anything happening in Cameroon, we have just one obstacle, the CPDM. That is the obstacle, the government officials, the politicians, the elite. These are the people blocking, standing on the way for the development or the unity that has supposed to be in Cameroon, because the government of Cameroon are using this group of people, that is the politician, the elite, and those he is using, calling the government officials. He is using it to divide the people. These are the people blocking. If these people presently in Cameroon today, it can give way, then we will have, if they can realize that they were put there to lead the people of Cameroon to unity, to peace, to freedom, to safety, then there will be peace. But they are there for their own pockets. They are there to oppress and to take some kind of leadership or position in life. And that is what it is. That is the only obstacle is the government of President Obia. The only obstacle in Cameroon blocking the unity are the elites. Those people we call in our locality elites. They are the obstacle to all the unity. The politicians.
But these are the same people who have been preaching peace all these years, who have been calling on everybody to come on board and put hands on deck to develop the nation. These are the very people who have been taking actions here and there with the intention, according to what they have been telling us, to consolidate the country's stability, unity, and enhance the country's growth. Why then do you say that they are the obstacle?
Yeah, this is what I have to say. These are people that are very selfish and very wicked. They speak, what they are telling us, they are preaching peace. But within their hearts, it is war that they are preaching. That is what they wish for. If you look at what they put in Yahweh, that I just presented a video just recently, it said that it is a beautiful monument that have been put there by the government officials. They say, I love my country, Cameroon. I look at it and then I say, they have no right to say they love the country, Cameroon. They are the ones frustrating Cameroonians. That the right statement that's supposed to be on that beautiful monument is supposed to be the common people love their country, Cameroon. And on the other side of it, it should be written, a government officials, a politician and elite hate their country, Cameroon. These people are preaching peace. They are telling us to be in peace, but they are not in peace. They are the ones creating disorder and disunity amongst us. So what they are saying, they are just saying it, they are preaching it with their mouths, because they want to present themselves to the international community as a people who are controlling and governing their people perfectly. If you look critically, you discover that they are not preaching peace, because they are behind the Anglophone crisis. They are the one frustrating the educational system of Cameroon. They are creating political schools, the school without benches, school without teachers, the school without buildings. They are creating hospitals that they themselves cannot go there. They are ashamed to be there. The school that they cannot send their children there, they are ashamed to send their children there. And how can you tell me that they are preaching and wishing for Cameroon to be in unity? Because they are benefiting behind all this disunity, disorder, and everything in Cameroon. So to the international community, they are using politics to present themselves as they have been pleading and begging Cameroonians to be in peace. Truly, those who are in disunity in Cameroon are the politicians, the government officials, and the elites, the common people. They are in unity. They wish to be in unity, but these people are standing and fighting them every little minute, using their resources and using the taxpayer money to frustrate it and to put everybody in disorder.
All right, let's understand what you're saying clearly. How can the same people who have been given positions of responsibility and who say they are serving the nation They are working for the interest of the nation. They are working for the development of the nation, for the peace and stability of the nation. They are working against the people at the same time.
That is how the world is. We cannot really, the only thing that can make us to understand why they are doing it is the kind of wickedness that people are living in now. Because what is forcing them to do all these things is selfishness, wickedness, little knowledge about life. Because they believe that gathering much for yourself will give you maybe a long life to live. No. But all these things that they are doing, I keep on saying it to all Cameroonians and to the politicians and to the government officials. Any videos I present on, I always make sure that I send to some of their email for them to listen that they have been sent there and sent there by God for a purpose. And if God allowed them there, it's just for them to repent. There is no way that they would tell me if the government officials, anybody belonging to the government, is say, I'm going to give you this. Know that they would benefit from it more than what they are giving you. They don't give anything for free. We can have enveloped all of them. And there is nothing that they are preaching with their mouth. If you say they were put there to save the people, what have they done to the people? There is no root in Cameroon. In the 21st century, thousands of people are suffering of cholera. What is the cause of it? Lack of drinkable water. Who are those to provide these people with drinkable water? The government official. For 50 years today, or more than 60 years today, that they gained independence. A city like Buya cannot, that was the first capital of Cameroon under the Germans, cannot have potable drinking water. Look at how Cameroon is. They are wasting the taxpayer money in buying luxurious cars. These are people that don't pay electricity bills. They don't pay water bills. They don't pay rent. But they are still embezzling. How can you say that they were set there? Pobia put them there. President Pobia put them there in order to prevent him or to protect him, to cover him, so that he will stay in power for long. He is using them. They are not helping anybody in Cameroon. They are helping themselves.
What's your assessment of all the efforts of the authorities and other stakeholders as far as returning to normalcy and stability in the northwest and southwest regions is concerned, and of course the rest of the country, efforts to solve the socio-economic and political problems affecting the country across the board?
Every day I keep on blaming the government of Cameroon for not being able to stop the Anglophone crisis. And then I came to discover that, okay, these people, they are already corrupt. They are wicked. And then they are achieving their ends. Because you cannot say the solution to the Anglophone problem is very clear. And the Anglophone problem is behind all the economic and socio-political crises that we are facing in our country. And then the solution is very clear. It's just to call for a constitutional conference. That is reorganization of the Cuban Constitutional Conference for the people of Cameroon to decide. But the government of Cameroon is using the wrong method to solve a problem. If you say maybe you are in Douala and you want to go to Buya, and then you are taking the route to Yaoundé, you can never reach Buya. And the government is using the military method to solve the Anglophone problem. That can never happen. I keep on saying it, that the Anglophone problem is an ideology. You cannot kill an ideology. If you want to do it, it means you want to kill everybody in that locality. And then forgetting that some of them are out of the country. When they finish in Cameroon, in southern Cameroon, some will return back. And you can never finish it. Use the right method and end the Anglophone crisis, and everything in Cameroon will be okay. All these prices being increased of goods or commodity, common things in our society, the prices are being increasing because of the struggle in the northwest and the southwest region. If they solve this problem, many problems will be solved in Cameroon. So they have repeated and taken the wrong direction, which can never work.
All right. Earlier you said if God is allowing the authorities, the President of the Republic and all the others, to be in the respective positions of responsibility, it is for them to repent. And that's why you wrote the book, Let's Change Our Mentalities for a Better Cameroon. Tell us more about this.
Yes, I keep on saying it that all authorities, as the Bible says in Romans chapter 13, from verse 1 downward, that all authorities are being placed by God. Phobia is not stronger than God. If God said Phobia will leave today, he will leave the presidency today. God is leaving him there for one purpose, to repent and give to Cameroonians what he was being put there for. If he refused to do it, he will live for many years on that position. And then he is not enjoying it. President Phobia is not enjoying that position. But he cannot live because of fear of the things that he has done to the people of Cameroon. So that is what I'm saying, that the only solution to all the problems in Cameroon is a positive change of mentality. If we do not change our mentality positively, it will be difficult for us to move ahead. When I look at people fighting and saying, I'm going to take over from President Phobia, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. That book I wrote is not all about the government officials. If you look at our society today, terrible things are happening right in schools because of the failures of parents, the failures of a church pastor or men of God, the failures of many people. So the only solution is change of mentality for you to understand what life is all about. And then Cameroon will be in peace.
There are some Cameroonians who think there is no reason to celebrate anything tomorrow, May 20, 2022. What's your take on that?
Yes, I'm one of them. I do not think there is no need for any celebration because we have important days, 8 dates in the history of Cameroon. The 1st October 1961 is a day to be celebrated because it is a day that these people, Southern Cameroonians, were supposed to even join Nigeria, but they decided because of love that they have for their own people to come and join their brothers. That is the day that's supposed to be celebrated. The day that French Cameroon got independence from France, that is on the 1st of January 1960. That is the day that's supposed to be celebrated. If you look critically, what happens on the 20th of May? That President Amadou Ahidjo dissolved the happiness of the people. And then you are celebrating it. What are you celebrating?
Right. Lapa Natasha Mama, Cameroonian civil society leader and writer, author of the book Let's Change Our Mentalities for a Better Cameroon. Thank you for your time. Thanks, ladies and gentlemen.